because of the focus is so prevalent on who I am and what I am. I got this mask, these cars are going to continuously come at me. They don't know how to stop. They haven't stopped since they came and got us from Africa. And these white people today are man, one of the lowest levels of humans in the experience today. And the black people that go along with them, even worse, because you know better, because you know the history, what happened. And the people, the Jewish people, who we went and saved so very many times, have not opened their hearts in any kind of way. So anyone who has a closed heart in their lives, you shouldn't. There's no reason why you should have a closed heart. The only reason why you have a closed heart is based on material wealth. And material stuff, which means you're hiding behind that. Stealth is invisibility, which is a good thing, but it also can be a negative thing. And hiding is that point that I like to deal with. And this issue is heartbreaking so often because people are not going to get anything. There's some neighbors that had someone that passed just recently. These people used to flap it down the street behind me all the time. And just had some kind of function over at their house. You see? They don't fly behind me anymore. I haven't seen them flying up behind me anymore. Something happened to someone over there. I'm not saying it's because of me or anything like that. But I do know that the experience is what goes around comes around. If you try to cause harm to me, like I said, it's the Creator, the Almighty universe is doing it for me. I'm not doing this anymore. I can't handle all these people. This is who I am right here. Out in nature. See, I'm surrounded by nature. This is my most powerful self, my most loving self. And for the people who, again, if you're heartless, that's because you've taken it on the material world's experiences and turn your heart against people because they don't have a material gain. All right? And that's going on with me personally. I'm such a beautiful human being that all people see is the material have or have nots. But they don't see the benefits that I've risen through. Okay? Nature, the universe. So just as with what I went in that store in D.C., and maybe not in D.C., in Maryland, somewhere close to D.C., but I walked into the store, spray paint was sprayed in my face 3 years ago. Statute of limitations is going to be on the 6th month, so I'm trying to get cleared up. My eyes are almost super clear, superhuman aspect right now, so I can prove the point through that was the problem. And how, when you go into an operation to a store with mask on, yeah, they had a super duper mask and super duper goggles, but there was at an open store, the store in Lowe's department store, okay? So I went there for one thing, and an additional thing, the big bad giant, everybody thinks he's big bad wolf because they're so big, they're larger than a small guy. But look at that, you're not that big, you're small. Because look what they did, a thing they hired people who did something small and destructive to another human being. Why would you want to spray a carcinogenic product in a store where people come in, you're protected, and the customers are not protected? You see, that could be a class action lawsuit for everybody that was in there at that time. Should be able to get that problem because they sprayed nauseous, all can breathe, can see. Now that I'm cleansing, this shit is coming all back through me because it was in me, so it's got to come back out of me. It didn't come out right away. Those chemicals don't come out. How do they cause cancer if they come out immediately? See, for people who are using those carcinogenic chemicals all the time, if it could come out just as easy as you think, because you're spraying, oh, it's not on you, it doesn't bother me, then why do chemicals cause so many problems? Or why Why do you get cancer? It's something that you're using, that you're spraying or eating that's not coming out of your body like you think. Okay? You see how that works? Something's not coming out of your body for some reason. And let me go further. Because I'm out here in nature and I'm asking for the answers because these people are too much. I cannot handle all these people by myself. This is who I am. Most loving. Turn to the universe. Turn to nature. Turn to it all. See? But the people don't turn to man. That's where they failed every time dealing with me. I'm not Big Bad Wolf. I'm 54 years old. I don't carry a gun. I just put a song out about the teenagers. What's that? Did a song. Nirvana. Is that beautiful? No, I don't have a gun. You see, Nirvana committed suicide. Teen suicide. Smells like Teen Spirit. You see, I just posted it on my Facebook page, showing you all the growth, the process that goes through the expansion, the omnipotent me. Yeah, the human me, you're gonna see that, but the omnipotent me, you can't see. You can only feel that. Now let me go on with this Mims story. You see, had an accident. In Mims, I hit the car, hit the fire hydrant. And so when the fire department got there, the car was up against the fire hydrant. I didn't know I hit the fire. I was out, unconscious. And the fire department came and asked me questions. Do I know who I am, where I am, and all of that. You see? But they seem not to want to document. But it's on the human record. It's in the universal records. And it will be revealed with proof. A big corporation think they could use their bigness to make one individual who they think is small. But no, see, yes, I am small. Like the Dogon founded Sirius B, the smallest star, but the most dense star, has the most power, the brightest. You see where I'm going with this? And I've used all this energy all along in my life, every day, just recently, okay? So the fire people know that I'm on the fire hydrant. So the ambulance get there, the police get there, the report says, I'm not even on the fire hydrant. How does the Mims ambulance people who's supposed to be saving your life make such a report? And then they say the report is not there. They didn't falsify it. Yes, that's a false report in an emergency situation. The fire department came with the emergency equipment on, blaring. And once they got there, they talked to me, asked me questions, but they said they can't make a report because they didn't give any aid. So when they told the Mims people verbally in those emergency situations, word of mouth is the report, it's actuality, it's the living life, that he was on the fire hydrant. And then the Mims person on the paperwork, you see, on the paper, they try to hide and lie, falsification of major records of my life, it's not on there. So yes, you falsified the records in full color, in action while this situation was going on. A black woman did this. So when I went to the hospital, I'm explaining to her, I can't even get out of it. No, before I get there, she comes to the car telling me, oh, you know you're not hurt, get up. You know you just faking. I'm like, what is this lady saying? So automatically, life force energy, so who's this person saying this thing? I'm totally out of it. I don't know, I'm just scared, shaking. I've just hit my head on the windshield, cracked it. Now later I can brag about, laugh about, yeah, I'm superhuman and all that. But at that very moment, the human experience, the heartlessness, yes, the heartlessness of that person, the professional person. They sent me a $722 bill to lie on. That's the report. If there's an accident when a person hit their head, cracked windshield, I'm telling her this all the time. I'm telling the whole report, the whole trip on the ambulance. And she does not Where's the professionalism? Where's the life-giving source? Where's the heart? Where's the love? It's coming from me. You see, I have to come back now, use this recording, okay? This is me, the rock, the water, the memories, to remind them and myself, black woman and amateurs who have millions of dollars, don't have to hide, can be more responsible. They just built a brand new building to make a report such as that. And it's false. And I had the person call me back and explain to me that that's what happened. I had it saved on my phone. Somehow it's erased now. Again, you see how they're trying to play the big picture on the so-called small guy? But that's not how it's going to go. I'm not small. I'm only small because I'm so far away, because they can keep me far away from them. But my omnipotent power, the universe, is everlasting. You see? I'm the MIMS. I'm the emergency medical team. I was here first, before you were. So I took care of you when you were injured. See, I was here 100,000 years before. And that's you, white people, telling that. And some black people who are today need to know that, who are working with them, making themselves smaller at the very same time while we're living through this. You see? Those two things. And then this white man, while I tried to move over there, and I have the receipts of what I paid and the phone calls that I made. And we know the spy, I listened to all of my conversations, all the things I said on the phone. They monitor them. They heard this white man say, "You're gonna kill me," several times. So I called back and recorded. I thought I hit the record button, but you know, somehow that button didn't stay lit. And I asked him, and he kept coming out, "Give me some money on the utilities." And I got a receipt. I gave him $200 for the utilities. And before the month was over, he turned my electric off when I need heat in that place. 30-degree weather. Okay? Of course they're gonna lie and try to cover it up because he has some person that he's related to in a small town that has political affiliation. Okay? All these things are going on in my life. You see? So he's got to take care of that. The universe is going to make him do the right thing. You see, there's things that happen in this life that people are totally oblivious of and think they're winning, but losing, making it deeper, piling on. You see, they think they're piling on by having all these people come at me. Yes, it's piling on. It is disgusting. I've never had this. And yet, the universe is showing me every time that the stupidity. You see, they have to hide. All the numbers of people they're sending at me, they all have to hide. From this simple camera. I said I wasn't going to use the camera for the people anymore. So they were trying to take advantage of that. So maybe that was my human self being too sympathetic to them, but my omnipotent self sees all. So I have to break the camera back out so I can see all things, so all can be told, okay? So let me get to that. That's how I got to this point. So I appreciate the universe. So I'm going to allow the universe to continue to bring this to me. All these people is high. I'm going to go forward with that, to not continue on videoing, because there are people who need to see this around the world, who are being taken advantage of by the large number of cars, of people who are coming around me all the time. So I'm hovering now. I've hovered so much, and this goes on and on and on everywhere, even in DC, Maryland. You see how that works? I'm not losing, I'm gaining. It's the timing of everything is right here, coming to a full head right now. All three of those incidences are coming right now. With the car accident,